Hi, I'm an agent in Bay Area, so I specialize in majority of the cities in Bay Area. So I can tell a little bit today about San Jose and Fremont in particular. And can we start with the slides? Yeah, so I can tell a little more about what's happening right now in the market. So I have a lot of buyers and sellers in the whole Bay Area. So what do I notice right now, specifically this month, right? It's a little slowed down. So as I said previously, it was like I felt a little buyer fatigue, right? And I had a listing in Fremont, and we just got in a contract, and the property was on the market for 20 days. So, and just to give you an example, I sold the house within like 3 days in one neighborhood of Fremont, and I sold it at 1.6. And right now I see the similar home with a better remodeling, right? And the agent can't even get 1.5 for the house. So I just talked with her over the phone. So yes, on a higher range homes, the buyer's a little bit conservative right now. So yeah, but if you look at the graphs, if you look at Fremont single family homes, the medium list price goes down, right? People don't bid over in a big amounts. So, but condos or townhomes, they go vice versa. Some of them go up, right? Because since the buyers can get in a single family homes, they go for condos or townhouse. So we can see in a different slide. Oh, that shows actually inventory in Fremont, right? We still have low inventory in Fremont, which is very strange, right? Like we do have low inventory, but still some homes hang on the market longer. And yes, the days on the market become longer, and it was very unusual for me to hold I mean, like 2 weeks of open houses for one house. And it's really unusual for Fremont since January. If you look since January to March, it was crazy, right? You could sell a property within 3 days, and right now it's not the same situation. Yeah, so we can go to the next slide.
San
Thank
Jose.
you, Ken. San Jose. So those graphs show San Jose. So San Jose single family homes, the list price is going down. I mean, like it's going down as well. You could see sometimes they drop the price. I think the sellers have the same expectations like in January, March, February, but we actually moving to the lower side right now. But again, condos, right? On the condos and townhomes, we still have a good bids. And yes, people buy condos, townhomes because they still can get in the price range under 1 mil to a 3 bedroom condo with a good school. And that graph, they show San Jose, and it shows inventory and days on the market again. So in San Jose, we see shortage in inventory, and days on the market. Of course, they become longer. But again, from my previous market update, I was saying that there is a little buyer fatigue. So, and I think majority of people traveling, and they taking family vacations, going to different countries and so on. And plus, I think people, just some of them just discouraged by the market, right? So because bidding over bidding over bidding and losing, people just get tired of it. So right now, yes, we, even with a low inventory, we do have like a little slowdown in the market, but it doesn't mean that properties don't sell. They do sell. It just buyers are a little bit reserved. And the next slide, if I do, yes, and that that
What is
would be
it?
my
What is it
yeah,
supposed to show?
yes, because right now I'm really, really hopeful my buyers will get the offer accepted. And yes, just today I trying to negotiate one townhome at the list price in Fremont, which yes was very challenging because they wanted to get a certain amount, but we trying to get a list price. Yes, and I think that's gonna come more and more to the market. And I think yes, right now buyers have more chances to get their offers accepted. And I do have the same feeling as well as Judy told previously, that more properties will be coming to the market since sellers who've been holding off, they've seen properties going for a higher price, right? And they interested. They started some of the potential sellers. They started calling me specifically this month, right? I still think it's a good time, but it's a good time to buy as well. So yeah, and if you do have any questions in regarding the market in San Jose or Fremont or areas around Union City, New York, just reach me out and I can tell you more specifics about certain areas and neighborhoods.
Now, generally, I like to ask some questions that might be coming from the buyers or the seller. Now, one question I have is in San Jose, single family residence in the 1 million, 1 to $1.3 million range, are you still seeing buyers willing to take homes that are in need of quite a bit of repairs, not necessarily major repairs, just because they just wanted to get into a house? That question is for you, Lily.
You know what? Yes, I see some buyers a little picky, but if it's a property with a potential, of course, everyone will take it, right? If it's even 10, 20, 30,000 or 50,000 work, if it's a good potential property with a good neighborhood, with a good school, of course, everyone will take it. Actually, I just got myself on a contract where we put only 50K on top of a listing price, but my buyer, she's willing to do remodeling because the property looks, I mean, like the backyard looks at the pond, the schools are rated high, and the valuation is really good.
Okay, so the question is, so the answer is, yeah,
Yes, yeah,
buyers are still willing to take properties that are in need of repairs,
yeah,
even go over the asking price. Are
yeah.
you still seeing buyers going over asking even for crappy homes?
Yes, if there is a potential, yes. They just know that it's not okay. It's not like it was in March or February, right? Previously, I would see people bid 200K over the property which needs work, and it's already market value, right? Like with putting 200K on top, but you have to spend like 100, 150K on the works too. So previously, I saw that decisions made by buyers, but right now it's not. It's more reserved, right? So uh, you calculate your numbers. You don't bid over just to get in insanely, but you put a little bit, but then you calculate numbers and you can get a good value property with remodeling and so on.
When the market is really, really hot, and is when we have a strong seller's market at the moment, are you still getting the sense that listing agents are not very good in returning phone calls?
Listing agents not returning. Okay, some of them, yes, and I really, really, yes, I notice it at some real estate agents, listing agents. They do not return phone calls, which I do not like because I like to speak to people, and it actually shows other like two ways: either how busy is an agent, or a bad agent. So
Well, there are only two ways to interpret it. One
yeah,
is extremely busy agents, and the other one is bad agent. Okay, I
yeah.
think I think also another thing though. I think if this were a buyer's market, oh, you would bet that they'll be calling all over the place. If their listing is not selling, they'll be calling you like crazy, right?
Yes, and actually, I submitted for one property, and then the leasing agent was reaching me out like 4 times, right? And they wanted me. No, before I submitted, leasing agent was reaching out to me 4 times, and then I didn't submit, and then still, he was negotiating with me when I submitted. Yes, I noticed some agents, they reaching out, and it means they don't have good offer.
Yeah, that means that they did not get the offers that they wanted. Are they still setting offer due dates or not anymore?
Some of them don't. Some of them I see dropping the prices. But like in case of me, I had the listing recently in Fremont. So first weekend I set first weekend of open houses, I set the offer due date. I got none of the offers, right? So I called everyone, every agent who showed in a week after that, and I actually tried to negotiate to just to encourage them to put an offer on. So second week, I didn't set the offer due. I just say offers as they come. Nobody submitted, and then I just got an offer accepted today for my listing. And again, I was encouraging. I was saying like, please submit, please do so, but not on every listings, right? Like it's very particular listings because my listing was very particular. It was two-story, very specific layout. So it wasn't a hot desirable home.